Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about why I am so serious, why I'm so adamant about helping you to save your family, and why I simply refuse to sugarcoat this stuff for you and tell you that it's all going to be okay if you don't do what needs to be done. And I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but look, I'm in the business of saving families, saving people's loved ones, their adult children, their spouses, their significant others, whoever it happens to be. And you just cannot sugarcoat this stuff. So I'm always going to shoot straight with you guys and tell you how it works in the real world and what the potential consequences are if you don't do it. And the reason I decided to make this video, albeit at the risk of offending some families out there and upsetting some people, is because I spoke to one of the clinicians that we love to work with. He's sort of an a la carte option for families that really want that extra service. And we were talking this morning about two families that we had together worked with in the last 6 months. And I was saddened to hear that in both cases, despite our recommendation that they file a case, Marchman Act, guardianship, a combination of both, that in both instances their loved ones had passed. And I can't tell you how much that bothered me. This work is very near and dear to me. It's personal. Helping close friends and family members is why in February of 16, with no money and being flat broke, I sat down in a library here in Boca Raton because they had free Wi-Fi and half-decent coffee, and I opened up a law firm to help families just like yours. And for almost, coming up February, it'll be February of 2026, it'll be 10 years since we started this, and we're very blessed. We've helped a lot of families, but we've also lost people along the way. And this is just gut-wrenching to hear that. It's gut-wrenching, when we get a call from a client who tells us that we lost somebody for a myriad of different reasons. But it's even more gut-wrenching when the family just couldn't make the commitment. And again, I'm not here to judge anybody. This is a no judgment zone. My late father used to tell me, when it comes to making important family decisions, if it's a legal decision, you speak to your lawyer. If it's a medical decision, you speak to your doctor. If it's a tax or a accounting decision, you speak to your accountant. And at the end of the day, you do what's right, for you and your family. But in these two particular instances, it was very clear this person, the loved one, was really, really close to death. And we knew within a month, if they didn't do something, this person was going to pass. And nobody put them, there was no commitment to put them into treatment and keep them there long enough in a, clinically appropriate facility, and the person passed. And that is gut-wrenching for me to hear, just gut-wrenching. In any event, not to belabor the point, but if you are a family out there and you are sick and tired of being sick and tired of dealing with this, of the nightmare of the day-to-day insanity, give us a call, okay? I'm not telling you that you got to hire us, but at the very least, take a look at some of the resources we have so you can make a determination for your family if this is something that you want to consider. Perhaps you've had your loved one in treatment and it hasn't worked. Perhaps you've even worked with another lawyer and for whatever reason things went south. We get a lot of those calls too, and we get great outcomes. But the road to recovery begins when the family makes the commitment to put their loved one into treatment that is clinically appropriate, make sure they take their medications, and whatever else needs to be done. And they have to hold their loved one's feet to the fire. Okay, this is not, I don't sell a magic pill here. What I sell is hope. Okay, and it's typically a year-long journey to get somebody not only in recovery, but keep them there long enough. Okay, we want to get this right for you the first time. I don't want repeat customers. I know that sounds odd coming from a lawyer. I want to get this right for you the first time so that you can finally be done with this. In any event, if you'd like more information, please reach out to us. I appreciate you listening to me on a daily basis with these videos, especially this one, because I know this is close to the heart for not just me, but for some of you that are watching this video. And if you could, I would love a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.